Namaste creators and welcome in another episode of
Creator Show!
Woo! So guys, I would like to introduce beautiful souls that I've got with me today to discuss super exciting topic. So we've got Amanda. Say hello.
Hi guys.
Sebastian.
Hello, everybody.
Sebastian does the thing already, no? I'm always gonna call you Sebastian.
Oh, full name.
Yeah. And Josh.
Josh. Namaste, everybody.
How you would like me to introduce you?
It's okay.
Josh
Joshua
Andre.
Don't forget
Woo!
the official.
Namaste, everybody.
Okay, super cool. Today, the topic is really interesting because all of us always think about love. Love is such an important thing in our life, right? Is it? So today we're going to talk about how to manifest a specific person to our life, or maybe it's an ex, someone you've got a crush on, just somebody that you dream about. We're gonna start from Josh because Josh looked like he's experienced one. He's already holding a pillow shape with a heart. So Joshua.
You know, when you were saying that, I actually thought, I don't know about you guys, but I thought that Polly, the way she was describing that, I don't know what you guys are thinking as well. The way she was describing that person, that thing, it sounds like she's manifesting someone. So my question to Polly
Here we go.
was who are you manifesting right now?
Well, manifesting.
Yeah.
I'm not manifesting anybody
You sure?
right now. 100%. Am I blushing now?
Yeah.
Can you stop it?
Yeah, I think she is. Comment below if you think Polly's manifesting someone, because it definitely
Guys,
looks
definitely not.
Give it to you.
like. Go on, Polly.
Denial.
Just be open. Be
No,
open.
guys,
and honest.
no, guys, I'm for real. Why would you do that? Oh, I'm back. We are back to the topic, guys. Hey, that was a really quick break, but guys, welcome
I
back.
don't think we ever left the topic.
Yeah, no, I don't think we did. So what you guys missed is that Polly was explaining something. No, so what's your take then, Polly? So do you reckon that we should manifest a specific person?
Well, I've definitely manifested already a few people into my life with manifestation techniques.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, what techniques?
Yeah. Well, first technique that is the most important is no, guys, sorry.
Okay, this
Keep
is
it
the
rolling.
show. Yeah.
5 years later.
Okay, guys. As I'm manifesting base, I manifested so many X into my life, and I'm going to tell you, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it, because if it's your ex, it is X for a reason. So we've got this saying in Poland: don't go to the same river twice. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense in Polish. So I really think, okay, if you are with somebody that you love and something happened, the guys broke up because of some reasons, I don't know, miscommunication, so many fights, but then you cannot get over that person. Then if you're coming from genuine place, not from your ego, and you actually think about this person because you really got so many feelings, then you can try to manifest that specific person. But if you're coming from the place that you just wanted because you want it and you want to prove yourself, that you want that person back into your life, it definitely is not worth it. But I will talk about my experiences, but we've got the panel of people. That's why I don't want to keep that show just for myself, Josh, right? So we're going
Right.
back to you.
My question to you, Polly.
Here we go. No. Can you understand that there's a one person who's hosting this program?
So no, I think what you mentioned there is good, because like a lot of people. Well, I think the first thing, right, is understanding, can you manifest a specific person? What do you guys think? Yes or no?
No.
No, you think you can't, or you
I
think you
don't know, I
shouldn't?
guess what will be kind of thing. Like, if you manifest that person and you get them, say it's like a relationship, then shall you be like, well, is it quite one-sided? Because you manifested them, if that makes sense.
So you put all the
Like,
energy
it's
into
not-
get them, and
Yeah.
then okay.
Like,
You,
you
do
want...
like a magic abracadabra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that would work, though, if that other person didn't want to be there?
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
are you going to be thinking, is this actually meant to be, or... I don't know.
So you still reckon that it's possible, but you reckon that you don't think that it should be.
Yeah,
You don't think
I
it's a
don't
genuine
think,
right to do?
I don't think it's the right thing to do. Like, if it's ended, it's ended. Move on.
I feel like if it did work, it wouldn't work. Like I
Yeah.
feel like you wouldn't typically be able to manifest like that because the other person would have the resistance.
Yeah.
But if it did,
That's
for
what
whatever
You
reason,
explain it so much better than me.
I think you did great, perfect. But yeah, I agree. Like if it did by any chance happen that because sometimes you end up getting what you don't want because you're focusing so much on that. So the other person might be like, I don't want that. And then they end up there somehow. We've all had that, I think, at some point. But then it doesn't work because it's just not in alignment.
But that's why I mentioned at the beginning, you need to come from genuine place, right? And it happened to me, I remember, because actually that's how I found Master, right? I was manifesting my ex back. Actually, my friend told me to do something different, but I was like, oh, here we go, let's manifest it. And it worked, but I was too late. So,
Too late, as in.
Too late, as when he came back, I was like, sorry, bro, it's too late.
So like it did work, but then it didn't.
It did work because I think you're manifesting when you letting go. And that's the thing, because when you really want something and you're like, ugh, then it's kind of hard to manifest. I think you need to start within yourself. So when you start getting, out there, being happy and just raising your vibration, then somehow that person can feel it, that you just moving on and there is something going on.
There's something, I don't know if you guys agree, something magnetic or attractive maybe about like when you see somebody who like they know who they are, they know where they're going somewhere. Like I think Man touched on this last time. People normally find that as quite, maybe not like consciously, but subconsciously it's quite attractive because they're in movement, they're in like
big time. If someone is like,
they've got, they know where they're going, they know who they are, they've got that identity. Polly's there for it. Oh my gosh.
No, the thing is, if
Polly.
but imagine you've got two people, two guys in my situation, obviously. You got two guys, and one is the one that has no hobbies, doing nothing, is just like carry his life from day to day, and you've got someone who's so ambitious and taking an action. Obviously, you're like, you go on that.
What are you like, Polly? What was that sound?
Yeah, do close to the mic. That ASMR. Yeah, I think that's a big thing. Is like because everyone's changing all the time, right? Like you're changing so much, they're changing so much. So often I find people, when like let's say you're in a moment, and then whether you're with someone or you're with friends or whatever it is, you notice how like sometimes certain things may annoy you, certain things may happen, but then when you're out of it and let's say you're missing them, you don't remember the things that annoy you or the things that why it stopped. You just remember all the good things, right? That's why you kind of miss the good things. But then when you're back together, then you're reminded, oh crap, this was what this was. So I feel like that's a big thing, is just understanding, do you actually miss them or do you miss the feeling of them being with you kind of thing? That is it the missing that or is it the missing them?
Yeah, that's a good one. Because I remember it, when you're in a relationship and you got used to be with somebody, you just miss a human as a person that you were spending so much time with. And then it's
like you miss the routine of it. You miss the routine.
Yeah,
like that's what you're craving.
Like
some people don't like change, do they? So you end up missing just the routine rather than them.
Okay, but touch to our subject. If you really want to manifest somebody, right, and you're really coming from a genuine place, what would you do? What kind of techniques you think you could, put into your life to attract that person? Josh?
I just wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No. Like, actually, if they come into my life, they come into my life. If they don't, they don't. Like, I wouldn't try and manifest the person personally. But
Seb?
I think I'd agree. I'd focus on myself and then just have some sort of trust that if it's meant to be, like the right person will be, you'll end up in the same path if you're meant to.
I think that way is like probably the most powerful way, because it's like you let go, you detach, you're trusting that whatever's meant to happen will happen. Yeah. But then I know that there'll be some people thinking, but I just want this specific person.
Oh, it's gonna be like a ton of people.
Yeah, there's gonna be people like, I just want this specific person. I know that I can trust, but this person is my one. I just know it. And if anyone is thinking that, then I guess still adopting this mentality of knowing that the universe, God, creator, whatever you call it, they have, or that energy has a bigger plan for you. But if you want to utilize some manifestation technique to test out, is there a bigger plan or is this person for me, then I mean, personally, first of all, knowing that you guys are waiting for it, knowing that everything is possible, right? Everything is possible in this reality. Like whether you want to manifest someone, how you imagine it is possible. Yes, there's a co-manifestation, but also understanding that, I don't want to go too deep. How deep can we go on this show?
Go as deep as you like, Joshua.
To know that, or be open to the idea that there are a lot of different realities that we are in.
Mm.
Okay.
That went deep quick, didn't it?
Yeah, that went real
It's
deep.
lost me already.
In one. Amanda's. Let me know when I'm losing, and I'll take it back.
I'm lost.
Have you
So-
seen The Matrix, Amanda?
Not properly.
Ah, okay, that'll
So-
help.
So just imagine that in this life, there's this life. Then just imagine that there's another reality where Seb's sitting there, you're sitting there. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. She's like, I imagine it, but
Do you want
that can't happen. So knowing that there's, or open to the idea that there's different realities, there's different things existing, is open to the idea that there is a reality where that person and you are together and are even compatible in a way whereby everything's all good. So that is a potential, but it just means that
How does that help you?
So what you suggest somebody
I know. I was
to
just
be
thinking about.
happy?
So I'm happy for my other version of myself, but me, I'm lonely.
so that helps.
What?
So the question is, do you want that to help you? If you do want that to help you, comment yes below, and I will explain now. So if you're you guys are cracking up too much now. If that is possible, then what you can be aware is how can I shift to that reality kind of thing.
How can you shift them?
So how can you shift?
Yeah, how do you know it's the reality?
So
You're
now,
not just daydreaming.
So
How do you know that isn't reality?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I think Seb can answer this.
No, that was my answer.
So step one is how do you know that isn't reality? Step two is knowing that it can be a reality. Okay, if you're open to it. If you're not open to it, then that's not a reality for you, and that can't happen for you. So maybe just being open to whatever is meant to be will be. But if you are open to it, to the idea that it could potentially happen, is then just being aware that there's certain things, just like when we talk about law of attraction, manifestation, and resonating, vibrating at the same frequency. What you guys are saying is a powerful thing. So how can we be at that frequency where we're not attached to wanting to get that person kind of thing, but we're attached to knowing that it will happen if it's meant to happen.
Trust.
Trust comes down to
Trust.
that one word.
And that was Joshua Andre, the love expert. If you guys want to find yourself in the different dimensions and check if you're compatible, Josh.
Check if you're compatible, Josh.
if you're
All these different
compatible,
realities where
that was
Josh
the
is
full
just with
stop.
everybody.
And then I was trying to say, contact Josh and ask for his advice.
Okay.
He will check on you in a different reality.
So what technique
Okay.
worked for you specifically?
Well, it didn't work for a long time. Well, I manifested only once at the very beginning because
So
I thought,
what got that?
well, at the beginning I couldn't because I really wanted, so I was like, checking my phone, thinking I did all this, feeling, scripting, setting intention, and it wasn't happening. And I was like, oh my gosh. And to be honest, when I start focusing on myself and doing things for myself, because the thing is, okay, you're in a relationship and it depends how healthy is your relationship, right? If you like too much, then you don't really do things for yourself because you do everything with that person, and that was a problem. And then when you're losing that person, this person just disappearing from your life, you're like, then you're feeling so lonely because exactly you're missing that person that you were doing so many things with. And then so I had a period of like, where is it? Oh my gosh, what to do, how to manifest, la 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 la. But then when time was passing, I was like, okay, let me see what I like to do for myself. So that's why I get into yoga. That's why I was going out, seeing friends, and like just enjoying my life. And the moment I really let it go of everything, it was just start messaging me. I was like, ooh! I was like, it's working! Oh my gosh! When you're gonna prove that it's working, I was like, yes! But then I was like, do I want or not? I'm kind of enjoying my life by myself.
You don't need no man.
And that was even stronger. He was ringing the door. Hey, would you like to go out? I was like, And you know what? I even catch up with my ex, and I still liked him a lot. But I just it wasn't there, because I think I just level up so much myself that he was so behind. He wasn't there with me, So yeah. So not worth it. X is for a reason. That's what I would say. So, Josh, did you ever manifest your ex, a person, or someone that you like it? It doesn't need to be ex, right? It can be specific person.
Yeah, no, I haven't manifested X. No.
No.
Person, yes, but it's more this context of being open kind of thing. There was no fix of like this. It was more just being open.
So it was only me, the crazy person.
I mean,
Those
there's
two, no.
still a story there, Polly, that we didn't get to hear the rest of.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean?
Maybe we can cut back to the beginning and see what Polly was doing and then cut back here.
Yeah, my story is done.
Okay.
What, should be something more?
I feel like it. I feel like
Really?
it. Yeah, there's more.
No. Now I'm coming from different place because obviously if you're going a little bit more into spirituality, then it's like, yeah, just trust, let it go. It's still sometimes the mind is kicking. It depends, you know, because this ex was like decades ago. So from that time, there were situations that I was like thinking, oh, okay, you like people, no? And then you think like, oh, should I manifest? Do I like? And sometimes it was happening that I was like, I want, you know, but then I was like, it's no point. Whatever meant to happen, it will. And then yes, I think the biggest thing for me is that I can set the intention. I can think, okay, I like that person, but I'm relaxed and chilled. If it's not that person, it's not that person, you know. So I'm kind of relaxed about the situation. And we always like, I know the universe will get me something much better, or whatever it's supposed to be for me. But also, I think the people in our life, like everything, it happened for a reason. So sometimes if the person is in your life, it maybe need to be to teach you something, or maybe you need to learn through that person, you know. And the people are in your life for reason, season, or maybe for a lifetime. You never know.
Oh, that was
Right?
nice. Reason, season, or lifetime.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's a big point, though, isn't it? Like, it's knowing that, like, when we talk about being creator of your reality, it's knowing that everything in your reality, every person is that manifestation of what you're asking for or what you're experiencing.
Yeah.
So to teach you something. So everything happens for a reason.
And also, what I want to say, sometimes the person that you meet, it can lead you to the person that you can be with. You know what I mean? Just be open
Yeah.
for everything, because you never know who you can meet and who you can meet through that person that you've met. That makes sense? Yeah. So
Yeah.
just go out, explore, be happy, dance, eat, sing, spread love, be good to people, right? You know. Be
We just
full of
got a
love.
whole list of what makes Polly happy. Dance, eat.
No, but that's the thing. Like, we need people in our life, right, to
Mm.
make us happy, and then we're doing all these things with people, and you know, we're spreading that love. Like, I'm a people person, like 100%. Some people like to be by themselves, right? Right, Seb?
I like people. I'm just an introvert as well.
Yeah, but you did mention in the last episode, I think, like, I can't imagine to live with anyone.
Yeah, he's
Right.
like, if I was to marry or something, they'll be in a separate house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'd have two houses next to each other.
Detached
Yeah.
or touched? Attached.
No, he said
Detached.
detached. Yeah, yeah.
Just because sometimes you need your own space.
Yeah, but you can still have your own space,
Right?
right?
Separate house kind of space.
That'd be cool, no?
No.
No?
Well, everyone is different, but I wish you guys to find love of your
course.
life. You know, just be happy, right? And I wish all of you guys to be happy too, because you're beautiful creators. And also, what I would like to ask, if you ever manifest anyone into your life, please comment down below. Tell us your stories about your manifestations so we can also learn from you. Correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Good topic. We always talk about something and we go in different directions, but that's what is conversations all about. Guys, I really want to say thank you. And I've just realized we've got 3 Wealth Yogis here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome
Our
to the
3
team.
Wealth Yogis. No, not me. Okay, creators, so thank you so much for tuning in, because it's always good to connect, and yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, it is time now, and smash that notification bell icon to be always aware of our new videos, because we are here once a week talking about exciting topics. And for now, we're tuning out, sending you much love and namaste.
Namaste.